Sports Center, the 10th straight win for the Knicks this postseason. They're the 10th team ever to do that in a single postseason. 5 of the previous 9 went on to win the NBA title, most recently the Celtics 2 seasons ago. In the building to witness it all, our NBA insider Brian Windhorst. Brian, I just never felt like Cleveland's best tonight was going to be better than the Knicks, who again have now won 10 consecutive games. What has this series shown us about this Knicks team?
They are a terrific team. And when you look at the way that they were constructed to eventually play this well. I don't know if anybody saw this coming, but when you watch specifically how their wings have played in this postseason, and they were huge tonight. And I'm talking about OG Anunoby, talking about Mikal Bridges. Like, nobody's going to shout from the streets in New York about how many draft picks the Knicks gave up for Mikal Bridges right now, because it is the first thing from everybody's mind. They made the investment in both of those players, giving draft picks and then big contracts for exactly the type of play that they are doing in this series. You add in Josh Hart, you add in, Landry Shamet coming off the bench. The Knicks are dominating this series on the wing. The Cavs have multiple all-star wings that are being outplayed by those guys. And I think one of the most impressive things, I was in the tunnel when the Knicks players came off the court. They're going to the finals, okay? No one's ever blown a 3-0 lead. They're playing great. They're going to the finals for the first time in all these guys' lifetimes, adult lifetimes. And they are totally business as usual. It was very impressive.
That is impressive, but we got to talk about the flip side here, Wendy. This Cavs team has not looked the same this series as they did earlier in the playoffs. What have you noticed and what have you learned about the Cavaliers these last 3 games?
Yeah, there's a scenario in which the Knicks would play at a certain level and the Cavs would play at a certain level that they could compete with the Knicks, but this level isn't it. And you see it on the defensive end of the court. They are just not good enough defensively to bail themselves out with the way their offensive level is right now. They've been a sort of a middling defensive team throughout the year. They did not have good defensive intensity tonight. And then you compound it by the fact that they have just not shot the ball well. This is a team that thrives on good outside shooting. They have been under 30% basically for the series. There are moments, where they look like they can get it going. But for the most part, and the Knicks have let them get open shots. I mean, the Knicks have doing a good job defensively, but the Cavs have not had an issue generating open shots. They just haven't been able to execute. You do wonder if fatigue is playing a factor, because the 2 7-game series and the way Game 1 was so emotionally gutting in overtime, maybe that's affected their legs a little bit. But to beat the Knicks that are this good right now, this is not an acceptable level that the Cavs are showing.
I used to host NBA Tonight with Mike Brown. He's at this point, he's on his 5th team, right? Cleveland, Lakers, the Dubs, the Kings. Now the Knicks. He's got the Knicks 1 win away. Cleveland twice. He's got the Knicks 1 win away from the NBA Finals. What a showing tonight there in Cleveland. Brian Windhorst, thanks for joining us here on Sports Center. That's a story in the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference Finals resume Sunday in San Antonio, and when they do, OKC will be without guard A.J. Mitchell. The second-year man has been ruled out with a right calf strain. Jalen Williams, who missed Game 3 due to a hamstring injury, is questionable. Depth, though, is not a concern for OKC. They got 76 bench points in Friday's win. So
series lead. New York can taste it. It's right there on the cusp. It'll be the first time to go into the NBA Finals since 1999.
Wow.
The highest point differential in a postseason. The Knicks is 2026 or 234, plus 234. In perspective, the Warriors with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay, and Draymond was only plus 230. The 2014 Spurs was 214. That is insane company. The last 10 games, they won by 13, 16, 11, 30, 6, 39, 51, 29, 16. Let that sink in. Only one game has been decided by less than double figures. What happened? Oh, they don't know that. the average margin of victory, Joe Ocho, 22.5 points per game. So in the last 10 games, only one team has been able to be within double digits. 13, 16, 11, 30, 14, 6, 39, 51, 29, and 16. Joe, how can the Cavs get a game? Let alone, we're not even talking about the series, because I think for all intents and purposes, the series are over. How can they get a game when they didn't get into the bonus, Joe, until the last minute of the game? And that was because Josh Hart, I don't know, for some reason he wanted to challenge a three-point shot. He ended up stepping up under the Strus, who wasn't able to land, and so that was it. They were going to go an entire quarter, Joe, and not be in the bonus. I don't know if I've seen that. Maybe I'm sure you have been playing in the NBA for 17 years. But how does Cleveland summons it up and get a game?
I'm not sure they can, Uncle Ocho. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all tonight. I'm be very transparent. Listen, I think from game one, it was so demoralizing, bro, to lose that game being up 22 with 7 minutes left on the clock. And then, I kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt. I gave the Cavs the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, well, listen, maybe when they get home, they'll play with a little more sense of urgency. They'll play a lot harder. They'll feed off their home crowd. And you got your role players, the others who we always talk about. They'll come to play. They'll play a lot better. But, man, the lack of energy and effort that I've seen from the Cavs today, bro,
to start the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, you want to try to hit first, especially when you at home, bro, and see if you can break their will. But, man, they have no resistance on none of it. I agree with you. For you not to get into the penalty, that means you just have a lack of aggressiveness, bro. You're not aggressive. It's not do or die for you. You know what I mean? That's not what they play like to me. I mean, they just had no energy, no effort. And the Knicks seemed like they were the more desperate team, which I'm sure they are, because they've been in this situation before. And knowing that the Knicks are trying to get to the NBA Finals, which I think they will do, it's like they understood what was at stake. We got a team down 0-2. Let's see if we can put them away. And I think they just came in and they wanted it more than the Cavs in their own building, bro.
Hey, it sure seemed that way. I was thinking a lot like you were thinking. I said, okay, the crowd they were amped up. Kels and his fiance, Taylor Swift, was there. The crowd was hyped. He was getting the crowd hyped. But at the end of the day, I mean, you come out and now you down 9-1, you down 9-2. That's not the way you want to start. You want to get the crowd in the game and try to keep them in the game. And it really, the only time they could get in the game, guys, is when they would mount a comeback to cut the lead to 6.
Right, yeah. Right.
There was never a situation where they had a lead where they're up. They were always down. And I'm looking at them like, I don't get it. I don't know why he keeps putting Wade in the starting lineup. 17 minutes, no points. One field goal attempt. You might as well go ahead and put Strus or Merrill in the starting lineup. Yeah. At least they're a viable option.
You need that.
They're playing right now. They're playing 4-on-5.
Need that threat.
And it's I don't get it. And man, I don't know what's going on with Donovan Mitchell. I don't. 9 of 21. Yeah, he got 23 points. He had 23 points. What do you expect? Hell, it took him 21 shots to get it.
Yeah.
And Joe, help me understand what's going on with his free throws.
I don't know. 2 for 6 is so uncharacteristic of him because as a 2 guard, he's such a great shooter. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
But his free throws, his percentage has kind of been going down. Give me what he's shooting against the Knicks from the free throw line. Ocho.
Yeah.
You get OG 21. You got Cat got 13. Hart got 12. Mikal Bridges got 22. Mikal Bridges, since those first 3 games of the Hawks, since the games 4 through 6, and the next series and what he's done now, he's been playing unbelievable basketball. Yes. And this is the Brunson that we expect to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10 of 19, 10 of 12, ultra aggressive, still getting his guys involved. Plus 15. Everybody was, plus 15. Josh Hart was plus 3. Karl Anthony Towns plus 23. OG plus 11. And Landry Shamet is just coming in just unconscious. He's just unconscious.
Man, look, y'all got to give my Hawks some credit, man. At least we won 2 damn games here. They swept. Hold on. They swept through Philly and then damn about to sweep through Cleveland. Man, come on, man. Get out of here with all that, bro.
Hey, Joe. As much as you want that credit, we not gonna give it to you.
You a hater. You a hater.
I'm not a hater. Listen. I'm not hating. I'm just saying we're not gonna give it to you. I'm not sure what's wrong with the Cavs, Joe and Unc, especially in a game like this. Oh, you're already down 2-0, right? if anything, you want to come out when it's a fight, and sometimes the person, you think he can whoop you, you always want to throw that first punch.
Yeah.
You always want to get that first punch off first.
Try to get off.
Makes you at his disadvantage, because that's exactly what this game is. That's exactly what this series is. It was demoralizing once they were able to come back from down 22 with 6 minutes left to go. That took everything out your sails.
But think about it. Damn, from a competitive standpoint, Uncle Ocho, you gotta at least compete, bro. Like it's just too many. It's just too many empty possessions on the defensive end to where it's just like, oh yeah, go ahead, y'all, you get that layup. Yeah. We ain't tripping. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. This the playoffs.
Ain't nobody trying to close no door behind them. Ain't nobody closing the door, Joe. They leaving the door wide open. Guys getting layup. LG to the side. Mikal Bridges to the side. Brunson to the side. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody gonna close the damn door.
Come on, man.